Hey everyone, as you saw by the title, starting a business as a teenager isn't as easy as you think. At least it isn't as easy as we might see on TikTok, Instagram, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to explain why it's quite hard, financially speaking, legally speaking, and etc. etc. So yeah, let's go. So first up is the financial situations. So most of us come from different aspects of financial situations. Some of us come from a rich family, poor family, middle class. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For example, from my side, we all see these people on the internet, like Iman Gaji, the most obvious example, that they come from a poor family. They started off with nothing, absolutely nothing, and they made it to the top step by step, and their why is mainly helping their family. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't come from a poor family, nor from a rich one. Like, I'm the most normal guy with the most normal family. Our whys aren't the same, but we have to keep the same devotion to them. So our financial situations aren't the same. So why am I saying this? Like, to start a business, for the people who have a low financial situations, are quite gonna struggle. For example, I'm gonna speak on my side. Like, I have right now saved $200, 200 euros, because I'm in France, 200 euros, and that's all I have. So to start a business, you need basic gear. So I have my phone, on which I'm filming right now, which hasn't a lot of space, and I have my computer, which is actually, it's right here. It's actually not my computer. Wait, let me show you. Well, as you can see, it's not the most, I don't know if you can read it. It's written the Région Île-de-France, which is the region, like the states, if you prefer, from where I'm from. It's this cool laptop, which I'm not gonna lie, it's very good. I have it for free. So honestly, like, I'm doing most of my research on this, my research for leads, etc. Everything basically is on here. Unfortunately, a lot of schools don't give a computer. I don't know if the other countries they do. So if they don't, you basically must have a computer. It's a must. So you'll have to buy one, quite frankly. So of course you can do it on the phone, but it's much more complex than on the computer. And honestly, the computer is like a must. Number 2 is legal laws. Now let me explain. In France, so personally in France, you cannot start a business unless you're over 16. So I'm 15 right now, but on Monday, like in less than a week, I'm going to be 16. So I'll officially be able to work and have a business. But there are tons of conditions before starting a business. So as I said, you have to be over 16, between the age of 16 and 18 years old, to start a business as a minor, like 16 or 17. And then you have to have your parents' agreements, your both parents' agreements, to start a business. And you cannot start a business with someone else. You have to do it alone, and your parents are the one who's going to manage all the money, everything. And there's tons of different other conditions, tons of stuff, which is quite hard. But I think with some time, and like, the most important part is to understand what's all those legal laws, because honestly, as a minor, it's hard to start a business. And especially, you cannot create your bank account just like this and get money in your bank account and waste it. Of course, you're not gonna waste it, but you cannot get tons of money. And then you have those taxes, taxes are quite annoying, quite frankly, because I think they take 22% of your income. Another thing is that we cannot, as a minor, we cannot have a commercial business. So you can forget everything that's dropshipping, Etsy dropshipping, all of those stuff where you're going to sell stuff. You can forget about it here in France, as I said. So yeah, you cannot do any commercial stuff. So number 3 are the busy days. So as teenagers, we all have our own stuff. Before we had our dreams, some of you went to the gym. I personally do a sport, and I think most of you do. If you don't, I encourage you very, very strongly to start a sport or go to the gym, because it's your not your mental health, sorry, your physical health, and you need it. So I train 2 hours a day, almost every day, and then I have school, which I start from 8 a.m. and finish off, I know it's gonna sound surprising, at 6 p.m. And honestly, in France, it's one of the only countries where we actually finish at 6 p.m. So I just finished school and then I gotta head to training. Of course, I don't finish at 6 p.m. every single day. So yeah, and then I have my trainings and I have to manage now business and content creation. If you're good at organizing your time, I think it's not gonna be a huge issue. But when you have tons of stuff to get done, for example, when you have tons of exams, homework, and plus you have trainings on top, and then you have all those content creations and businesses, because let me remind you, having a personal brand when you create a business is essential. It's like the best investment you can do, and especially it's free. So yeah, your days are super busy. You don't have time to do anything, and that brings us to number 4, which are missing out on lots of stuff. So I don't know you, but I'm going to speak quite frank with you, is that I'm in high school, and tons of stuff happen right now. Like, a lot of friends go to parties, they go out, play football outside. Some of you may call it soccer, but it's football. Then they go out to eat, walk in Paris. Honestly, like, they do tons of stuff, and even if I wanted to do it, I will have to say no, because as we said previously, that our days are busy and we don't have time to go outside and do something else, because we need to manage our time and do all our tasks in the day, which is yeah. So if one of my friends ever discovers my YouTube channel right now, I'm sorry that I'm not going out. I'm working on my dreams. So yeah, like 95% of the stuff that I'm invited to, I just don't go. Like, of course, guys, some stuff you have to go. For example, I was invited to a friend's birthday party. It wasn't a party, we went out playing football, and like, it's my friend, it's one of my best friends, so I had to go out, because your life isn't only business, school, and training, sports. So yeah, have fun about a bit in your life. It's your teenage years, so yeah, go out, have fun, but stay focused, guys. You have to stay focused. Like, right now, they all went out because today is the day off, because it's the 8th of May. You know why? World War II ended this day, so they all went out in Paris, and I stayed home, which today wasn't a very productive day, but I still get some work done, like filming this video. Number 5 is family issues. Now, what I mean by that, all families are different. Some families will support your dreams, some families will absolutely not like what you want to do. I have school, and school is important, as I said in my last video, but as we say, school is flawed, but you have to use it to your advantage. So school is very important in my family. They estimate that I have to do all those degrees, etc. Now, this is not what I want to do, but I still know it's important. So when you have this discussion where you are about to tell your family what you want to do, they're quite surprised when they say, wait, you want to do this? Like, you're only 16 years old. Like, think about finishing school, and you still have time. But no, we don't have time, because when we all ask to someone, time flies by like really fast, and the sooner we get started, the sooner we will finish it, and then we're gonna be like chilling. But still, family issues could be annoying, very annoying, but don't let this let you down. Stay hard, guys, stay hard. And last but not least, number 6 is frustration. Now, frustration is extremely hard. Like, at first I wasn't like, I'm gonna be frustrated and all, but now I honestly, quite frankly, understand, because every single day that I'm not giving my 100% off, like my 100% of all my energy and all my time on being productive, doing something, reading, doing this, like I thought it was gonna be easy, but it's not. And honestly, it's kind of annoying when some days like you want to do something, but at the end of the day you don't have time to do the most productive things you want to do. Of course, there are days which are perfect, like you get work done, but you cannot give your 500% at it every single day, because honestly it's physically impossible, and you will have failures, low days where you're going to be extremely good and days where you're going to be extremely bad. Like, think about it. For example, when a football player, he has great games, sometimes he scores a hat trick and all, and sometimes like he has a bad season, he has a bad game, and it happens. Like, but you cannot stay on the loss. You gotta move forward. The world isn't gonna wait for you until you cry and then frustrate, and then you're gonna be mad at yourself, and then you're gonna restart. No, failure, like, go on. You don't care, because it's normal. It happens. So yeah, that's what I'm telling also myself in my head. And of course, you gotta stay better, get better, spend less time on the phone, spend less time on the PS5, which is important, because this time you could be using it to advance in your business. Now, of course, I'm saying this even though like 2 hours, 1 hour ago I was playing on a PS5. But guys, you gotta be better than me. And I'm gonna work on myself, because I'm gonna be every single day better than I was yesterday. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So you see, there's tons of problems, but it's manageable problems, honestly. You can manage it pretty well. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Settle on my journey, and as always, I'm keeping an eye from afar, and I'll see you at the top. See ya.